Thank you. Thank you. Tell you that it's one of those, I hate to say rags to riches stories, but it is kind of a rags to riches type story. I was so broke. If anybody had robbed me back then, all they would have gotten was practice. I didn't have anything. As a matter of fact, one time a guy broke into our house, felt so bad for us, he left stuff for us because he brought stuff in. But I really did get advised to go bankrupt. And the reason I chose not to do it was two reasons. Number one, I owed the debts. And I was going to go back and pay those debts. The second reason I didn't go bankrupt is the man wanted $1,200. I may be the only person in history that was too broke to go bankrupt. True story. I'll be honest though, money doesn't buy you happiness, but you can be miserable in a lot bigger house. I love to travel. Laurie and I travel a lot. And when we travel, there's several people that play roles in our journey. We have a great travel agent, Ann. She actually takes care of our state trips. When we're going to go somewhere, she gives us some guidance on what to do, where to go. She is really great at her job. Our trip is better because of her. But Laurie and I have this habit when we go places, when we get there on the ground to see the area, we like to hire a tour guide. We like to get someone in the car with us to take us around, show us things that not everybody's going to get to see. One day, that Laurie and I hired a young tour guide to take us around Tuscany. Got to see different wineries. I remember going into one that was kind of in a castle. That was a music school up top, and in the basement was the winery. We went to see farms where the cheese that we were eating at the time came from the goats and the cows that we saw out grazing in their pasture. But the most memorable part of the day for me happened to be this one small winery that we went to. Laurie, me, the man who owned the winery, his mother, and our tour guide. And Mama didn't speak a word of English, and Jeffrey doesn't speak a word of Italian, and it was the best experience. The tour guide translated, the tour guide made it all great. We had cheese and wine, and we just really enjoyed the day. The reason I named my brand the Sales Tour Guide is because we all lived that same life. Everybody in here at one time or another, you're in all of those same roles. Sometimes you're the traveler on the journey. You're learning what you're doing. Sometimes you are the travel agent. You are sitting in a room, you're in front of people, you're coaching them, you're educating them, you're doing the things that a travel agent would do. You're giving them the right pointers, and that's part of a successful journey. But sometimes you are the tour guide. You're the person sitting side by side with them. You're in the car. The success of the journey is most dependent on the tour guide. It's the tour guide relationship with that traveler that's all the difference in the world. The one single thing I will tell you that is the most important thing I've learned in 21 years of this is you've got to find your why. Because you need something that every single day that you're out there will keep you in the game. On some days when we go out there, everything you touch turns to gold, and that's wonderful. On some days when we go out there, everything you touch turns to something a little less shiny. Your greatest challenge will become your greatest victory if your why is big enough. I need the confidence knowing that everybody in this room has got the ability and got the passion to go make 2014 the best year you've ever had. I love you, God bless you, and make sure you find your why. God love you.